Yeah, for me it was insurance, then starting network marketing, that crypto and education-based network marketing platform, and that was bringing me full-time income alongside insurance bringing me a full-time income. Then it was from the network marketing side, things were changing. The industry was changing a little bit, and I personally had seen a bunch of people that were colleagues or friends of mine, both from insurance and from network marketing, make an entrance into solar. And in my mind, I was like, what the heck is going scratching my head? Like, what the heck is going on? So these people are going from, and in the hierarchy of sales in my mind, it was, hey, like pest control guys could potentially be making a little bit less money, and pest control, maybe security alarms could be above or under depending. And then after that, I thought sales went up a little bit. Windows and doors, they made a little bit more money. Then maybe the solar guys made money, and then it went up to let's say insurance and real estate at the top of the hierarchy. That's personally what my thought process of the hierarchy of sales was. And why I thought insurance and real estate was at the top is because I've seen through insurance, some of the very successful people that are out there making millions of dollars passively, actively, and in real estate as well. Real estate doesn't give you passive income, but you make money through selling the real estate. Then the goal is to buy the real estate and then rent out the real estate, and then those people make money in real estate. So that was my thought process. I'm like, why are people leaving real estate and going to solar? Why are people leaving insurance and going to solar? Why are people in network marketing going to solar? There's got to be something going on. So I reached out through my network to some people. There were some people in California, Vegas area, and then a good friend of mine, Patrick at the time as well, that was in Arizona. So I had a conversation with Patrick. I had a conversation with a gentleman that was trading with me as well in the trading academy. His name was Caesar, out of Vegas. And after both conversations, Patrick and I had multiple dinners every time we would meet in Arizona, and we met through the network marketing multiple times. And he told me his story in solar. I learned the story about the other people, and I just kind of made a decision. I just, was like, hey, I think it would be better for us that we could leverage ourselves better in, making a partnership with some of the people in Vegas. And that's when we kicked off and we launched 100 Mil Solar. And, another thing that's in my mind was, the network marketing side of things, we could help people make money, but they needed money to make money. You couldn't just come into the network marketing of crypto or stocks or Forex or e-commerce without having like a good, decent chunk of change. Either you got an income that's making 10 grand a month already, or 5 grand a month, and you have disposable 5 grand a month or something that you can invest.
Yes.
To run an e-commerce business and make it be successful, you need ad spend, you need to spend money to get your store out there. It doesn't just come out of nowhere. To make money in crypto, you need money to spend, invest. And then same to make money actively trading or stocks or Forex.
Can't throw 50 bucks in.
You can't just throw 50 bucks in and make money. So I was like, hey, after doing the research in solar, I realized that this is an extremely high ticket sales opportunity, number one. Number two is there's little to no barriers to entry because there's no licensing required in most states to enter. Number three is, there's no experience required. You can get somebody off the street that doesn't have any money. There's no startup cost to that person, and that person can immediately start selling solar and making money through solar.
Yep.
So looking at those things, I said, wow. And the lack of regulation was another big thing as well. Not saying that in a mischievous way that we're doing illegal things. I'm just saying that the industry hasn't been regulated. If solar and insurance were put side by side, solar would be like a 12-year-old child, and insurance would be like a 150-year-old or 100-year-old, 90-year-old grandpa. Like, it is a very mature industry with mature regulations, with mature layers of regulations, with state-based regulations, federal-based regulations. None of that is really
Big players too, already established. It's kind of the behemoths or the behemoths.
100%.
Hierarchies
100%.
are set up more so.
Exactly. And in solar, none of that was there. I was like, well, that's not there, that's gonna come here. And if that's not there and that's gonna come here, that means there's a gap. There's an opportunity. And in this gap, a lot of money can be made. So anyway, I brought this research to you. And I was like, bro, did some research. It's looking good. It's looking juicy. There's money on the table. We'll figure out all the details, but let's just, head at it. And you did solar before in the past. You told me, you'd done the solar in California. I remember your stories from being out there. You had some experience from that side. I said, I've experience in sales and selling life insurance, and both of us have leadership experience. Let's run it up. And, that's when we launched in November 2022, 100 mil sold.